And so another scene in the adventures of international rescue is shot at the AP Film Studios in Slough, the safety town. Supermarionation is a new dimension in adult entertainment, and the actors start here in the puppet workshop under the guidance of Birmingham sculptor John Brown. Heads are first made in plasticine, then moulded in glass fibre. Moving lips and eyes are added, and then the crowning glory, the hair in the latest styles. Each main character has up to 5 heads with different expressions to suit the mood. The rest of the puppet is made in a plastic and is in the perfect proportion of 1/3 human stature, with the hands and feet to suit the fitting. Any character can be made up from these interchangeable components. Each dressed puppet costs between £250 and £300. Often, 2 units are shooting at once, so an identical twin is made. Of the 4 film stages used for shooting Thunderbirds, 2 are for the special effects department under the inventive control of director Derek Meddings.
Derek, how do you evolve the futuristic designs of your models?
Well, usually I just start doodling on a pad, and whatever happens, that's usually what we get in the time. Sometimes we have to dress them up a bit.
What limits do you put on probability?
Well, there aren't any limits as far as we're concerned. We try anything, and if it doesn't work, then we usually cut round it. But 9 times out of 10, they work. There isn't any, as far as we're concerned, nothing is impossible in the special effects.
How many special effects go into an episode?
Well, they vary. Some, mostly, they're around about 90 per hour. Some, you know, they range up to 105. We've had as many as 130 in a film. And then we've really got problems.
What are your greatest problems in the effect line?
Anything that flies. Because it's always the wires, losing the wires against cloud and blue sky. So we have to, well, we have secret little ways of doing it. And I'd rather not say how it's done.
How do you maintain such realism?
Well, we do little things that I think people don't, they're not aware of when they look at a vehicle. But if a vehicle goes through screen, then we do a dust trail behind it. So there's always a certain amount of dust coming from the back of the truck or lorry, car, whatever it is. And then we have all the wheels sprung independently so that they get this movement and they don't just bounce up and down like a toy. And shooting at high speed, around about 72 frames, and sometimes as much as 120.
That's as opposed to?
24.
Which is normal.
Yes, but we can't shoot at 24. There's very few shots we can do at 24 on the special effects. Even if we shoot water, we always have to shoot at 72 frames so that it slows it down just that right amount to give us the realism again. Boats, things like this, we use little gadgets on the back that give us the wake. These are the things, if they're not there, people know that something's wrong with the shot. And they're not really sure what it is, but if it's there, they just accept it. It's just like using any other, or just like watching any other boat going through a picture.
When you were a boy, were you fascinated by explosions?
Yeah, I'm very destructive by nature. I think that's why I'm in the special effects.
Backstage, there's a vast empire of scenic design and model making. Everything is custom designed and built to scale. Houses, spaceports, Thunderbird craft, vehicles down to guns and watches. After use, they're either stored for the future or scavenged for new creations. All the models are identically reproduced in various scales to suit the scene, and a perfect continuity must be maintained. It's a model maker's paradise, spoiled only by the dirtying down process needed to give realism. Every kind of material is utilized, and the ingenuity of the operatives is endless, a great challenge that adds to the appeal. The puppets work on the sets under blistering arc lights 10 times stronger than normal, and their actions are controlled by 12-foot wires from above.
Well, son, just you get settled down for the night.
Gosh, Dad, how can I settle down in all this excitement?
Well,
The pre-recorded dialogue is fed through a lip-sync machine, and the word impulses are transmitted to a solenoid in the character's head, causing the lips to move in perfect time with its voice. This near realism is synonymous with all the work done by the AP film team of over 100.
get off to sleep.
The series is shot in full Eastman colour and is already being shown in Canada, Australia, Holland and Japan. But what is the